Hey, welcome back to Acoustic Interlude. I'm John McDonnell, and we're broadcasting from the 30A Songwriters Festival. We found an old buddy of ours wandering around outside with nothing to do, so we invited him inside. Here's Jeff Black.
Where in this world are you going, child? Does your mother know you're gone? Is it true you're getting closer to a place to call your own? Will you make it to the well on time, or will you need me there? You may have to cut a brand new road through these days of disrepair. Break the ground where ages lay. That's your hand against the storm. Pull every stream of light your way. Your night, your love alone. Before this day is gone. Light dancing all around your heart, my dear, make no mistake. There's someone watching over us through these keys that we create. Say goodbye to 100 years and a life misunderstood. Make your way into their modern world. The change may do you good. Break the ground where ages lay. Rest your hand against the storm. Pull every stream of light your way. Your night, your love alone. Before this day is gone.
Yeah, there it goes. Finally died on you. Jeff Black from our little studio here at the 30A Songwriters Festival. Welcome back, Jeff.
Hello, John.
Nice little opener there.
That's a new song called "Break the Ground." That was actually the live jazz version of it. I've been working on a new record, and
So I hear.
we've been trying to bust out those new songs. You know, they're kind of like old friends that you've been running around with, and sometimes you kind of miss the handshake there for a little bit, and then
Sure.
Pretty soon everything gets right back where it ought to be.
Yeah, and you picked up right where you left off like 20 years ago or something like that,
Exactly.
That's cool. Well, you were telling me, all the free time you have, and you're not really very busy these days, right?
That's right. There's a lot of lounging around, the
Couch potato time,
that's
right?
Watching a lot of sitcoms.
Yeah, and the daytime soaps, right?
I think it's a dream life, but I don't know that it would be very satisfying. I know that there's those times where you have those lazy days, especially now, the kids, their ages 11 and 12, and those days when we have nothing to do are rare. But,
Yeah, I bet.
being able to do what I do for a living, I feel very fortunate, very lucky. I've been recording a new record, and kind of, 3 in a row here. There was 5 or 6 years between Tin Lily and Plow Through the Mystic. And after that, the whole time I never stopped writing. And even in between these records here, it seems like the older I get, the more I write, and the more I feel like I want to try to document some of those feelings. I've always been of a mind that I'm, saying something for a shy friend. So trying to get some of those little verses out there.
Boy, a psychologist would love you. That you're trying to get something out. You're trying to say something for a shy friend.
Yes.
And
Well,
it's
it's you know, you know, you have a few, but for the most part, it's probably that shy friend is just one of those personalities inside, and one of those things that
deep inside. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and I think it goes back to those ages and the phases and the stages that you go through, and it's in those early hours in the morning, and you're thinking about life and the world flying around the sun at 65,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And that's when you get those ideas that what they said through the trip, that thin veil between now and the hereafter.
I like your songs because some of them are just so damn weird, and you know they can be really dark, and then you know you say things like that in your songs, you know, talking about the way we perceive reality. Basically, they're great writers. What I'm trying to say.
Oh, thank you very much. To me, they don't seem weird to me. I suppose that's probably a good thing. I always I don't try to do that, but I think that it comes from probably just a long line of weirdness, and the old-fashioned weirdness I'm proud to be.
Yeah. Oh, it's creativity.
I'm proud to be
is.
close in the vicinity.
Plow Through the Mystic, by the way, is an incredible album. I really
thank you
love
very
it.
much.
Yeah, we've just, you know, played the hell out of it on the air.
Oh, wonderful.
And
yes.
as a matter of fact, we turned on several people to you because they'll like email me or text me or call the radio station and go, "Who the hell was that guy?"
Oh, great.
And we tell them
Wonderful.
it's Jeff Black, man, you know, check
It's
him
nice
out.
to be noticed. Yeah, I'm so glad some of that music is running around out there. Thanks for the spins.
Yeah, out there in the ether somewhere on its way to Alpha Centauri, maybe.
Yes.
And maybe, you know, 1,000 years from now, they'll be listening to Jeff Black.
If the digital age and the way we record is any indication, I'm sure we'll be able to.
Before this conversation gets any weirder, why don't you do a couple of song starts? Do two in a row, and we'll come back and talk a little bit more. How about that?
Wonderful. I've got these fresh out of the fresh off the workbench, and like I say about being in the vicinity. This is the title track of the new record, and so probably when this airs on the radio, it may be quite fresh. This is called Folklore. Well, my dear sweet daddy was a banjo boy. Grew up poor on a little farm. Older town ain't there no more. Just a road through the field is all we found. If you close your eyes and free your mind, you can see the store and the little mill. Brothers jumping down a railroad track, Lotus voice rolling down the hill. Folklore around a jamboree where the tree line meets the sky. Wrap the words in a ribbon round a broken wing. That's how we're gonna learn to fly. Bop white whistle through the summer wheel. Don't you know he's got a better view? Grandma claimed a quarter Cherokee. Got the board and the locket and the picture she drew. Imagination is a blessed thing. It'll have and hold just what you want. You can conjure up a bright light dream, find a dark old house to haunt. Folklore around a jamboree where the tree line meets the sky. Wrap the words in a ribbon round a broken wing. That's how we're gonna learn to fly. Dance all night and don't slow down. Jump so high to steal the crown.
Bless the child and all we found, 'cause that ivy moon. Promenade, a dance all real, never mind a whippoorwill. Found an arrowhead in a cotton field, it's just about to bloom. My old body gonna die someday, gonna turn to dust on a country road. So tune me into the song you play, and the world won't ever let me go. Folklore over around a jamboree where the tree line meets the sky. Wrap the words in a ribbon round a broken wing. That's how we're gonna learn to fly. That's how we're gonna stay alive. That's how we're gonna learn to fly. Candlelight is riddle dancing, wind is blowing hard as hell. Sheets of rain and lightning flashing, pay no worry, faith, be well. Time will never leave you lonely, it'll be there till the bitter end. Love and money won't make you happy, best to seal those letters you send. Rider coming down a long dark road, all packed up and journey proud to get home. Say your prayers, save yourself, save your soul, and never be satisfied. Waters over Old King's Highway, rivers crested outer banks again. This ain't no night for weary travelers. Mission bell, I can hear it ringing. Rider coming down a long dark road, all packed up and journey proud to get home. Say your prayers, save yourself, save your soul, and never be satisfied. Never be satisfied.
Jeff Black from the 38 Songwriters Festival on Acoustic Interlude. A couple of nice tunes.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
sentiment. Never be satisfied. I like that.
It's a short study on never giving in, I guess. There.
Yeah, sure. You know, same concept, but yeah, it's true. It's where you're going to get if, you know, you give up all the time.
You got to keep moving. You got to keep it moving.
Well, let me ask you something, you know, talking about that, never giving up and never be satisfied. Was there a point in your career where you almost chucked it all and just said to hell with it?
That's kind of funny. I was talking to a friend the other night, and she was like talking about how she like quit the music at least once a day. I thought that was really funny. And I guess in the back of your mind, I think there's always a lot of frustration about it, but I never really ever considered anything else ever since I was about 10 years old.
Really? Very
and
cool.
I just have had this wonderful, beautiful gift of knowing that what I wanted to do come hell or high water. And I have certainly worked many jobs to satisfy my musical habit, you know, and I'm sure that given the situation, I would do it again, but it always comes to this. It always has come to this, you know, and it's not a story. It's just kind of true. It's just been true
the way it is.
Yeah.
You know, the way you are.
Yeah. And it's it's a blessing, really, because there's really no there's no way around it.
It is a blessing. You know why? Because you're really happy doing what you're doing. And I'm really happy doing what I'm doing. And that guy over there, Joe, is really happy doing what he's doing. But if we were like, some kind of, I don't know, silicon engineers or CEOs or something, we'd be making a ton of money, but we wouldn't be happy. None of us would be.
Right. And, it's it could be certainly, I'm sure that there are folks doing many jobs that you and I would never consider that love their job. And I think that is the whole trick to it, man. Just loving it, and always trying to tell my kids that. And I know my wife and I are always trying to slip those little tidbits of information in there about, what's important, and that happiness and what you do is the most important. And I think that some folks, there's so many mixed messages about what there is out there and what you need to do, and that so many things that is the right path might be.
Well, so many people, so many parents try to, direct the kids to their right path, which is make a ton of money. That's what's important. Get yourself, a really good degree, make a ton of money, and you'll be happy. But, people like us, no, it's not going to work. So I'm glad. I didn't even have to hear that. I would know that you would never push your kids into that kind of a life, It's like, it doesn't matter what you do, kid.
I may be making a big mistake, though, really, because
so who's going to take care of you when you're 80?
That's right. There's not a lot of retirement here in the music, and as long as, my arthritis, I can keep it at bay a little bit, and those sort of things, I can keep on going and find some work here and there. So, but I don't know, maybe some neurophysics and those sort of things. Maybe I should be dropping those hints along the way.
Maybe one or two every now and then. You got a couple more tunes for us, and we're going to have to wrap it up, and we got some more folks coming in.
Who's coming? Who else is coming in, John?
Eric Taylor's going to be here in a few minutes if we can find him. We're out on the hunt for Eric right now. Ashley Flynn's coming in. Michael Johnson will be here either this afternoon or tomorrow. So
great. I love that Eric Taylor, too. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Now, speaking of writing, speaking of dark writing, man, he is the best at it. First time I heard one of his records, I just couldn't believe what I was hearing. It's like, whoa, is this guy for real?
He's brought us some wonderful pictures, man.
Yes.
Through the music.
Yes,
over
he
the
has.
years.
I don't know if you remember a song of his called White Bone. And it just, I forget which album it was on, and it runs about 7 minutes long. And I listened to that thing like 5 times in a row, trying to figure out what he was talking about. And it's just very dark and somber,
Yeah, I think that's the mark, I think, of some great songs, is that even if they're moving in an ethereal path, I love those songs where you can just take it and, you can sing it and make it your own driving down the road. Because there is that trick where if you imagine yourself singing a song that you don't really know, you never, and if you're just doing the vision of lip syncing it in your mind, you never miss a lick.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be standing there playing the guitar and singing it in your mind, and that whole film rolling in your head, and the ability to do that along with the song, and go there in that story, man. That's a good trick.
Yes, it is.
That's a good trick. I had a great friend that found out one afternoon a couple years ago that he had to become a bullfighter and a alligator wrestler and a neurosurgeon and a doctor, all in the same afternoon. Psychiatrist, and he been wrestling with the carcinoma blues, but I think he's on the other side of it. And this is one I always send out to my good friend up in Chicago, and this is called Tom Domino.
I don't have any excuses. They give me too much room to think. I don't harbor any censors these days. Guess I had a little too much to drink. Give me tears of joy to see you. It sure feels good to take your hand. With everything that you've considered, so glad to see you're on the mend. I bet you're ready for the difference now, to come to life, to take a hold. With double six up from the boneyard shuffle, Joshua level Jericho, Tom Domino, Tommy Domino. Set 'em up for the days you got coming to you. You gotta keep that hand close to your vest. Knock 'em down and watch 'em roll on out in a circle to the cross in the west. Yeah, I hope you like your new name. Well, it seems to suit you pretty well. And now you got the right to lay your claim on every star and every wish that ever fell. Bet you're ready for the difference now, to come to life, to take a hold. Double six up from the boneyard shuffle, Joshua level Jericho, Tom Domino, Tommy Domino. You can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. No, you can't always get what you want. But if you try sometime, yeah, you just might find emo rockers at the Costco in a Honda minivan, stocking up on powder milk and diapers. We all doing the best we can, that's the plan. Bet you're ready for the difference now, to come to life, to take a hold. With double six up from the boneyard shuffle, Joshua level Jericho. Remember that old Alamo. Here we go, Tom Domino, Tommy Domino.
Is that it? You got one more?
John, I've got hundreds of them. I could sit here for hours.
Well, thanks to you and that song, I now have a new favorite lyric of all time.
What's that?
Emo rockers at the Costco. That's great.
Well, I think it's great fun to be able to walk in Home Depot or the Costco and
At 2:00 in the morning, you see
man.
some interesting people.
yeah, man, it's all happening. It's all happening out there. That's for sure.
Well, I'm going straight to hell, and that's a well-known fact. Just ask any hard shell and you'll be told. And I am measured by the color of my skin, and whether or not I can turn silver into gold. It's a long way over, it's a long way over now. Left Esperanza with a stone in my boot, my manifesto in the lead, that I might make it out with most of my loot, at least a couple of things that I might need. Oh, my faith in time, my faith in delivery. I'm pulling my plow through the mystic. Well, I'm turning around, old friend. Let me make this clear. It's not this life, but this old town that set me out. To some of the people, yeah, that live around here. Maybe I'm bound by my race, and you say, maybe I'm just a willing fool. I got my flashlight and my shovel and my tape, and I am stubborn as a mule, pulling my plow through the misty. Pulling my plow through the misty. Well, I am turning around, old friend. So let me make this clear. It's not this life, but this old town that set me out. Some of the people, yeah, that live around here. There's plenty of dirt here on my hands, as you can see. I'm dragging this chain in a gunny side. I like to believe that being free here to believe Jesus died and he ain't coming back. Not in the way you thought, not in the way that they taught you. Not with the things you bought, not any way that you thought you knew. Pulling my plow through the misty. Pulling my plow, yeah, pulling my plow through the misty.
Yeah, Jeff Black from the 38 Songwriters Festival on Acoustic Interlude on WUWF. Thanks, man. That was a great little session.
Oh, thank you very much, John. Thanks for having me. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Sure. And thank you for ending with Plow Through the Mystic. It's one of my favorites.